Hi there, this is Saphiria, and you are on the Play and Explore series. I'm just going to investigate a few different zones in State of Decay tonight. So let's have a look at that. It's a kind of a variety play here, I guess. Um, let's just have a look and see what they're like and what the difference is. Okay, I might even restart start a new community. Let's see how we go. Let's go through it and have a look.
Finding a missing person.
So here we are in Standard Zone in Drucker County, and this is a brand new community, only 3 days. Let's have a look at the survivors I've chosen. The kittens are going crazy, chasing the mother cat around the place. Okay, so I have found an immortal survivor here who's a mechanic. I have found an indefatigable person who also gives me bonuses from any facility with projectors. And I have a person who likes to go fishing and also is a blood plague survivor who gives us plus 15 max health as a hero. This one gives us parts salvage from weapons plus 25%, and we will receive plus 5 max health from Andrea. So these are the three people that I have found.
There's too few of us in here. Way too few.
I hate to say this, but I think we've stretched the limits of this place. We should start looking for a bigger base.
That'll work.
So, alright, so those are the three characters I rolled freshly, and that I'm building up for my legacy pool. So that's why I've got this Standard Zone community. However, you can do this in the Green Zone. So we could move to Vogel House in the Green Zone. It would not take us long to whack up these facilities and get cracking. And the Green Zone, in comparison, has a lot more loot. You will find much more in the Green Zone, hands down, than you will find in Standard Zone. So if you are wanting to build a community, I heard Bob Cadaver say that on one of his playthroughs, one of his recent playthroughs on the public test realm, that he, was considering starting in the Green Zone, building the community there, just looting like crazy, and getting a heap of stuff, and then moving up in difficulty. So a lot of people do, in fact, do that. In Standard Zone, you can still find a lot of loot. So we have this builder elbow room. We don't have enough people. We need one more person. In order to be able to move anywhere, you've got to have at least 4 people. So for now, I can either go with that or I can ignore it. However, we can look at the map just as it is, just around the area, and you can see that the things that are actually looted, I have looted. So otherwise, almost everything was available, had available resources. So you can see a little trail where I've been.
We need some help.
Here.
Can anyone over there lend a hand?
And what have we got there? Okay, bullets. They need ammunition. So I've already in Standard Zone been able to, by this point in time of 3 days, been able to establish my outposts all around here, and I might have taken down play card, I'm not sure. I haven't, of course, been around these areas yet. You can see in the map where I've been, because it doesn't become visible until you actually have been there, unless it's a base. And these guys want something. They've got someone who's gone missing, and we've got someone who needs resources. Just here. So we might do the bullets and then head around to the gone missing. And we'll have a look at the loot on the way. So you can see what it's like here, and Standard Zone seems to have a lot more hordes than I recall back in time. It has been upped, like the ante has been upped. It is definitely more challenging nowadays, I think. I think it's gone through phases, actually, to be probably more accurate about it. It's gone through a few phases of being more challenging, less challenging. Anyway, it's still easily playable, and it's not so challenging that you're going to just opt out and give up. It's easy enough to find loot if you need it. It's easy enough to keep on top of the resources that you need in your community. So it's not too challenging to do that, and it's easy enough to get your morale up in this particular mode. So if you do like a little bit of a challenge, you don't feel like being overwhelmed, but you enjoy survival games, then you may enjoy this, because you do still have to go out looking for resources, especially if you use them. If you use a particular amount of them to do certain things, to make certain items, you have to replenish. So yes, it is quite, quite challenging in that sense of, if you didn't know what you were doing, you'd run into trouble. You could have a starving community if you don't know what you're doing. So you do still have to think on your toes. Green Zone is a lot more forgiving. One of the things in Standard and Green Zone is that you have a lot more available to you quickly in the game. Okay, and particularly this here, I already went and got these in the first 3 days. Okay, so they were free, like that, free. So yeah, you can just do that if you want to. And I'm not sure if I've got anything else. I think I got all the drops, because I just went, I'll just get them straight away, and But as you can see, I've already got, there's the vehicle delivery, costs 400. I've already got myself a rooftop sniper. So you can get that through the enclaves that you mix with. Alright? So that was my on-base gun. I guess I was bringing that in case of a juggernaut or something. I'm not sure. Okay, well, we'll just take it. Anyway. Oops. So let's just get out on the road and have a look at what it's like. And then I will switch it across to a Green Zone map, and then we'll see what the difference is going down in difficulty. And how that seems. Okay. So I'm stocked up to the max already. Look at that. I don't even need, I've already got this one in here. I think it's the same one. Yeah. Just to make sure, I accidentally took the Echo crossbow the other day. It wasn't the right one. Okay. So, hi Dudist, how are you doing? Oh, I'm going to move my coffee from there, because there is a cat on there who may knock it over. Alright, so I've got lots of resources already. Early in the game. Simples. As they say, simples. And I do so love running around in this meat wagon. It's a groovy machine. And a zombie gatherer. So we're going down here, down to the service station. Ooh, this way. Okay. How am I going? I'm doing pretty well, I guess. busy cleaning up after cats all the time. Although, you know, you do get pretty efficient at it, so. For the most part, they're really good, and they've actually trained very quickly. So, you know, that's great. They're pretty well behaved, considering they're so young. They're in the young, playful instructor mode. Okay. So, the other thing is, yeah, as you can see, there's not very many Z's on the road just yet. So, I think we have a few around here, but not very many. So, it's pretty forgiving. We're okay right now. Okay. Move it. Now, you do still have ferals, of course. You don't get away from the ferals, but they're not blood plague ferals, they're just regular ferals. Okay, I'm going to pause one moment. I have a cat that's being really annoying. I'm going to put her outside. She's an adult and a stray, actually. So, all right.
Hi there.
Okay, I'm back. Right, so that's better. Yeah, she's still a little wild. She's house trained, but still a little bit wild. Okay. Can you shoot? Nope, really not. As you can see, the AI are not always good at taking down the enemy, so it depends on their skills. So let's look at their skills and let's see, you know, why they weren't very effective.
How's it going?
There we go. Only 2 on shooting, nothing on fighting, so he's not very good at that, and he's not good at being sneaky because he's got no wits. Cardio, only 2, so yeah, loses stamina very quickly.
I'm glad to hear it.
She has cardio and a little bit of shooting, no fighting. So this is why they weren't very effective, because their skills aren't really strong. We have one more, but yeah, I think that's... So that enclave there, you kind of hope they don't join you in your final quest, because because they're not very good. It's just, you want a bunch of soldiers or something who's got, you know, who have better skills, really. So, ammo. We need a gun shed usually for that. A gun shed's perfect. I don't think there is one around here. Or We have to go and find a gun shop somewhere. Ooh. I've already got the barn, so we can't do the barn. Let me think about where else we might find. I think there's a gun shed somewhere that's been looted. So no, a fancy shed. Fancy shed's not a gun shed. Spacious garage. Red garage. Barn shed. Okay. How much have I taken out of there? Nothing. So, okay, there will be some in this shop because I haven't actually been in yet. There we go. Alright, let's go do it. Let's go get this stuff. The traps are not up, obviously. Alright, well there's something I need to do. Put my traps up. So that I can hide all these ones. There we are. So, it drops a piece of meat, and as you can see, they all conglomerate around that piece of meat. And then, all you do is go backwards. Let's see if we can get the other guy. Oh, he's gonna... awkward with it. His car is very big. Maybe. Okay, and that's that. Makes it nice and easy to get rid of the enemy. Very little effort there. Okay, so we've got Tart and Mart, and then we've got the gun store here. Smack into the wall. Park against the wall, otherwise, if you don't, they can jump onto your hood of your car and ruin the motor or set your car alight in the high set
I
light.
almost feel sorry for the bastards who left all this behind.
I don't know why she had to call them that, but anyway.
Oh, this might be useful.
That's very useful. We will come back to it. Anyway, right now we are just looking for one thing and one thing only, and I think I know where it is actually. Looking in here.
Nothing more to kill here.
There, maybe. Yay! Okay. Well, I'm not going to loot this right now, but you can see there is plenty of loot. No shortage. Usually I just claim the store and put everything in there. So I have one of my bases here, outposts, is usually a mobile outpost. Especially once I get the 6. So when you upgrade your communications area, which is this, once you upgrade, you end up with 5 or 6 You get 5 at first, and then when you get the there's a special device you can get, and you can get it from traders, network trader usually, I think. And once you get that, it gives you an extra outpost. So let's go. That was all we needed. Easy to find. It was no stress whatsoever in finding it. We only faced 1 horde of zombies. Now, if you go into plague territory, it's a different story. And also, what I found is the longer you play on the map, so we just logged in, and I haven't been in this community for, I don't know, a few days or a week or something. So the longer you have been away, kind of the more the map settles down a bit, and when you go back in, it's pretty calm, and then it amps up as you play in the map. It starts to kind of get more excited and you know, rev up a bit. So we will see more hordes if I play here longer. That's just how it's going to roll. And you should expect that as you're playing in a new zone, that when you first go in, it might seem quiet, but you know, don't get too comfortable. Okay.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Oh, hey, come on in if you want.
So that was a nice, easy
Always
quest.
glad to see you.
So, what do we got today?
Of course.
So when you go to enclaves and deliver goods or do a little quest, always check to see what they have, and get in the habit of trading with them if you can, to get the things that you need. It's a very good idea because if you do decide to go up into higher zones, there's less available on the map, and you just have to find different ways to get the goods other than just looting. So we can see that now day 3, nearly day 4 in standard zone, we're losing 2 meds a day. We are gaining materials and ammo, and we're not losing any food, so that's pretty good. And we're also gaining fuel, so we're doing like really well straight away, you know. It helps that I know what I'm doing, but it's not too hard to get on top of it, not too hard. Okay, so we don't really need anything that I could see at this point. Did I miss something? I think we're really good for everything. The only thing
So
I
nice to see you.
want to always try and collect repair kits, particularly if they're cheap. And the other thing is coffees, because then you don't have to use your own food to make that coffee. So because it'll cost you 2 food to make, you know, a couple of coffees.
Got some good shit for you.
So if you see one, just get it. If you collect them, keep them. It's just, it's worth it, because once you're out on the road doing some things in succession, just separate these kittens. Did you hear that? Just racing along behind my head on the lounge. I tell you, it's like having little, young children who've had too much sugar running around. It's just crazy. But different because they're smaller and they get under your feet and stuff. But anyway, look at all the stuff we've got already. So this car's looking pretty beaten up, and I'm going to give it a there's a Z somewhere. There. Okay. Come on. Jump on. You know you want to. Yeah, there. Okay. Oh, you want to jump on too? There you go. more efficient than trying to wait for these people to kill them. So I'll just hop up here. This is, of course, my little outpost. And I don't think traps are up here, so... Repair the meat wagon. Now, at outposts, you can actually switch characters if you don't know. If you're brand new and you don't know anything but you want to learn the game, then get yourself these outposts, and not only do they give you resources, but you can actually not only set traps, which we will do, you can in fact swap people. Yeah. Okay. All that banging is actually set off shot, see if I can get some to run in. I have a silenced weapon. Yeah, but you can see right there. Okay. Did they hear it? No. Definitely doorpost. Yeah. You want to chase me? You know you want to. Come on. Let's do it. That's what happens. Kills juggernauts, kills ferals, bloaters. Bloaters are good, they explode really well. So, yes, I love the traps. Excellent addition to this game.
It's not like I can't take care of this on my own, but some help would be acceptable.
Right. Now, the thing with setting traps is it takes ammunition, it takes parts. You need to make sure you have lots of parts, or you have a way to amplify how many parts you get from everything that you break down for them. So if you decide to destroy a weapon, what's something I don't want? That thing, right? Okay, salvage. It's going to give me 10 parts. Now, if I have a particular device in as a mod in my, and not a mod that you download, it's just part of the game. They're called mods, but it's just part of the game. So I've got this. Do I have anything? No, I don't. But I can put it in the handgun press, and I do have a Magnum ammo press that I've got already. Pill press and fertilizer for the garden. So got lots of stuff. Found lots of things already. Easy enough to adjust your mods. We can take this out. And we can put this one in. That's a 50% food yield, 30% food meds. So I'll go with the 50% food. Let's increase it. What do I have there? Just water. I don't have anything else to put in there actually. Just yet. Not yet. Okay. You need a knowledge of medicine in order to do these things. So we could do with a medic, I guess. Now here you can also, there's a mod to put in here, which means you can make parts from your rucksacks of materials. And it makes quite a decent amount of parts for you. You can also put in there's another device, a salvage furnace, and it means that every time you destroy a weapon you get extra parts rather than what you get as a standard. If you destroyed it, you will get extra parts if you have the salvage furnace and you put it into your workshop. Okay, so that's just a little bit of something there. Now I do have traps up here. I'm not sure if I have traps up anywhere else. What have I got here? I've got somebody in need there, and that is, okay, we're in Drucker County. Now, if you don't know, the Juggernauts love to hang around this area, just here and down here. Usually there's one across here somewhere, and there's always a feral around this area. There's a feral that hangs around, and you'll tend to get one, up around here. So just be aware, but also there'll be quite large hordes come through this area because you're at the crossroads. So you do tend to get quite a few zombies around this zone. So if you take on Mike's as a base, then a lot of the bases will have this issue that you will actually, constantly have to pick off the hordes and the juggernauts and ferals. Just you're constantly picking them off. It could be good to have a tower. So if you're doing a builder legacy, you do get to build a tower, so a shooting tower. However, it's not necessary if you just do a cleanup job on it, which I tend to do. So just make sure you get in there and start cleaning out the zombies, getting rid of them. I have a purring kitten attacking my cord. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Don't. No, it's not a toy. It's an adult toy, not a kitten toy. The Xbox is an adult or a child's an adult's toy, I guess. It is actually a toy, not a kitten's toy. Right, so we have this person in need down here. We can go see what that's about. I'll just turn off my mic for a bit, and we'll go zip down there and have a chat with them. So that noise you just heard is a feral. That rah, that's a feral. So if you're new to the game, get to know that noise. You'll want to know that sound because you have to get onto where the feral is before it gets onto you. Otherwise, you're in all sorts of trouble. So yeah, listen for them and know where they are. Now I could just reverse and kill him. Actually, he's clearly wanting to jump on me, but as I said, there are quite a few hordes. Looking into the picture right there, you can see them. They've just been taken down by my traps. And there, as I also said, is a feral. So hopefully that feral will run into our traps. We can look on the map. Can't see the feral just yet. Alright, let's find out where feral is hiding. Okay, sounds closer.
What?
Still can't see anything. Boink.
I might need a doctor soon.
Okay, so I'm checking to see what's around. Now you can go up that billboard at your own risk because you tend to get surrounded there, so I don't go up there very often, I don't like it. But I'll just have a look around, and once I've cleared the Z's, then I'll go up the billboard. If you have scouting, that's a really good trait to be able to see what's around you immediately. See, I can't see anything. So if I had the scouting trait, or if I was using my drone capabilities in the communication centre, then it would be a different story. All right. Being attacked by a gorgeous purring kitten attacking my arm. Okay, I need that arm. All right. I don't know if you can hear this cat purring. That's super loud. She's attacking me. Stop it. She's like, because she thinks it's, every time the cord moves, she thinks it's like a piece of string and she chases it. Right, you're going underneath the pillow. There you go. Make a little house for you. All right. So, this is the one where, yeah, they need painkillers. Now, it's okay here, I guess I'm close enough to one of my outposts and so on, but you've got to watch this quest. If you don't have enough and you're in like lethal zone or nightmare zone, you might not be able to necessarily help them. I'll be right back might be a better option.
I'm lucky you were around to help.
Okay.
If I don't find a place, I'm dead out here. It's that simple.
Okay, so this person wants to join us. We don't know anything about them, so we can look. Business. Oh, no, they're not very good. They don't have very good health or anything else, so I'm going to just decline this. I don't want someone like that in my community.
All right, I get it. Stay safe.
Now, I suppose I could have
Peace out.
traded. I could have traded with that person if I really wanted to, but, you know. Alright, so there's a stack of loot also to be found in containers. In here there will be lots of, there'll be some food, I guess, and meds. So we can actually go and grab those. Can always do with more food and medicine. Plenty of food and medicine. Because also other enclaves will want it. So, you know, it's not just for you, it's for the other enclaves that you help with your community. So you help others and you need resources to do that. So, oh, here we go. These guys want to have a fight. Hurrah!
You gotta finish it.
Tiger, I can't see through your head. They think it's kitten TV. Hey, look. Oh, jeez. I'm getting attacked by cats and zombies. It's hilarious. Alright, back to it. No! Stop it.
It sucks
Alright.
that we can't enjoy these quiet moments anymore.
Here, let's see what we can find. Now, I'm doing a bit of a fast search, but I usually
Step
stop.
2, find useful stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's given my meds back right there. So I don't know why that person couldn't come in here. I guess they didn't want to fight another single other zombie. Right. Ah, look at that. See, we've got food. Okay, this is the difference that I'm just going to have to relocate the kitten. Being like, pulls her out. Hang on a second.
No more of that.
So let's see what else we can find here. So far we found a rucksack of meds, a rucksack of food. So I stopped like that. So I just do a
Look,
little bit of,
Still more nothing.
a wee bit of fast, and then that's probably because I restarted that search. What have we got over here? Ah, you can sell it. So,
Place looks empty. Let's go.
okay, there go. This cat's become frenetic. She's determined to pull this, to chew on my lead. Determined. You are one defiant little kitten. Stop that. You're super cute and super fluffy and purry, but you can't eat my lead. Okay? Okay? You go down here and play. Go. Where's the ball? You go find the ball. Oh dear. Okay. Try to get something done while you've got kittens in the house. Goodness. Nope, she's back up again. Okay. Okay, excuse me, I'm going to have to pause in proceedings. She needs a timeout. I'll just pop her into another room for a while. Okay, don't try that in any other zone. I hit the pause button and I don't think it worked. I was just standing there looking in the inventory, so looking in the
Getting a lot
car
of
boot the
reports
whole
of armed
time.
skirmishes outside Nogales, Arizona. Could be bandits, or it could be military. It's too soon to know for sure.
We still do not know where that feral is, see? Can't see it, but we can hear it. So we know there's one around by the sound and to be aware. Right, so what have we got to do? Someone's gone missing.
I'm on the way.
Much appreciated.
This way. Oh, now, there's lots of canyons here, so you have this little track, okay, there, to get across and just go down here and along there. And this is another zone that is super busy, just here. You get a lot of zombies here, a lot of hordes, so just be mindful of that. And the other place is down here where there, I think it's this area just here. So you also, if you take this base here, you're going to get used to the fact that you'll always have juggernauts here, here. Usually there's one at the corner, as well as ferals and bloaters wandering around in the water. So you get used to the different bases and the way that the enemies spawn there, you know, where they seem to locate themselves. So this, of course, is standard zone. I'm going to do this quest, and then so you can see what it's like in the plague zone. Now, being standard zone, we have this horde right here of how many can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zombies. Okay, hop on. In standard zone, we can just smack it. Doesn't seem to want to work. You can do lots of car splatting. And as long as you've got a few repair kits, you can go to town. Have fun. Once you hit Dread Zone, you have got to be very careful. You just can't be behaving like that with your car. Any higher than that, and it is, you treat your car with seriously. Yeah. Zombies will sort of zip across the road as well. If you have any sort of delay, then you'll find that there's a screamer there too. Oh, they're all gathering up for me. That's nice. Okay. And I've got influence from getting rid of the horde. So taking down hordes gives you influence. And influence is the currency in the game, so. Oh, there's a bloater. See? Be pretty careful. I don't think there's many zombies for him to call. There's just this bloater here. And in fact, we can get the bloater to chase us. And he'll just blow it. Whoa! Okay. There you go. He popped himself. Now, I am going to swap characters because this one's getting tired, and I don't like to keep them out if they are. It's just not worth it, really. It's not worth any risk, not even in green zone. Once they're tired, what happens is you lose stamina, and they get, you know, they just suddenly get tired, and what's the point in kind of, you know, continuing with that? So. Now, I think I was going to take down Plague Heart, so this was going to go into my car. Keep it in there. I might keep it in the lot.
Anyone listening? We've got goods to trade.
Okay. Great. Okay, we may as well just go as this fellow. When you have the leader up, they will actually, some of their quests will start to spawn. So you'll end up doing some of the leader quest as well. So you can see that we've collected from scratch a lot of things. You know, we've already got 34 chemicals, 29 seeds. We've got toolkit, we've got all these different mods, and we've got some luxury items, plenty of this and that, and this is partly because of the supply drops that I picked up as well. So I need to be a bit careful here because I don't think I have my traps up. Oh, as you can see, that's standard.
Fucking awesome!
Oh, we have them up here. Okay, that's good. Oh, I don't need those ones for now anyway. Okay. Okay, so these things here, the bouncing Borises, they come from the Independence pack. You can get them from the trader or the supply drop. When you get this, I think the supply drop, you actually get the crafting bench and you can make your own as well. Okay. Now, the place we're going to, I'm going to want probably... Yeah, I don't want to wake up a plague heart, I think. So we still have the mechanics of plague hearts waking up, okay? It's the same as any other area. Now, wandering trader, what have we got there? Fuel, okay. The motorheads. Alright, so I want to go up a bit further across here and around. Yep. The reason you want your traps up too is so that if you do wake up a plague heart, an infesting horde does not come and take over your location.
Damn, that plague heart smell is fucking rancid. As long as that plague heart's around, this place ain't ever gonna feel safe.
I was bored, so I went out and found a few things. You're welcome.
So you can see that these people have chosen a base right in between some plague hearts, and which makes it difficult if the quest is around this area. You've got to sneak. Hence the crossbow. The crossbow is silent, and if you if you snipe the zombies and they're unaware of you, it won't wake up the plague heart. If they are aware of you when you kill them, they see you and react to you, then you kill them, then it's going to cause you some trouble. Okay, that's going to add up towards waking up that plague heart. So if you didn't know that, you do now. And if once the plague heart is awake, it will actively send out zombies towards your outposts and your base, okay, to infest, take over, and attack. So you'll have to be running around and attempting to protect yourself against them, which is, you know, it just becomes a bit of a drag.
Cool, thanks.
What you got for me?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so see this horde out here? Now, I can take this down without causing any trouble as long as they don't know about me. I can do this. The minute they know about me, I'm in trouble. It's not going to add up as long as they don't know I'm here. So I sneak up behind them and attack. And that's quite a lot, I think, for stand zone, isn't it? Situation handled, just like that. There you go. And that should not have been adding up at all. Alright, so yeah, as I said, in this area, because we've got 2 plague hearts and it's still like the red zone, where the redness is in the map is where you have greater zombie density. You can see how it changes colour, and where she is, the zombie density is not too bad. It's just on the edge there, but we can see that we get more of them here and here. So as you clear up the map, it clears, like this red colouring starts to clear, and so you know how many, you know, how thick the zombie density, how much zombie density you have. Let's get it right. How much zombie density you have in any particular area, and therefore how dangerous or risky it may be to go looting there, I guess. Oh, here comes another lot. There we are. Just like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see what it says on the map. 7 zombies. Okay, that's accurate. Now, if we wanted to collect samples, we could in fact just sit here and snipe them, as long as they don't see us. Don't get too close. If you're too close, then you're going to have a problem.
Hey there. We could really use some help from you folks.
Oh, okay. Ah. So you can see them all there across in the rocks there. There's even more. It just goes on and on, right? So this is a busy zone. So do be aware that even in standard zone, you could very quickly at a crossroads of all things. Yes, because it's crossroads, I think. You can very quickly be outnumbered and fighting for your life. So if you weren't paying attention and didn't see that, that's not showing. Where I'm looking is not showing on the map anywhere that there's any zombies. So don't necessarily rely on that unless you have a scouting ability or you have the drone up. If you have the drone up, it will see, well, hopefully, most things. Scouting ability will do it as well. If you have the tower that you climb up, if you get that as a base, an outpost, then that also, any outpost increases scouting range. Scouting range is, in fact, if I look at one of my outposts, you can see the dotted lines around. So that I think is your scouting range. So it'll show you everything within that zone. And it's larger if you're in one of those signal towers. I think there's one around here somewhere. But anyway, let's go and get this person.
All risk, no reward. Damn, that plague heart smell is fucking rancid. Yo, I'm getting started.
We're all really grateful to have you out there.
Okay.
Hey, amigo. You around? No one's here. Time to move on. Nice to have a moment of fucking quiet. Whatever. I can work with this.
Okay, I'm pausing here and just listening because I can hear a whole lot of zombies somewhere and I don't know where they are. So I'm looking for them because they're not showing on the map as a horde. They might be just over the vents, but I can hear them and I can't see them. So I'm just going to be a little bit careful. They could be hiding. They could be up the top, ready to drop down, because they do drop down. I can hear it. There's this guy. Let's go with him. I can only see one there. There's a stack of them somewhere. I just don't know where. In here? It's there, I think. Oops. looks like it. Let's keep going. Two hordes? Yep.
Hey, amigo. You around?
Hey, I'm over here.
Where have they gone? Okay. Looks like they're... We'll just have to wait. Getting rid of these before they become a problem. Oh my goodness, look at them over there. There's more. Still got... It says a horde over here. Okay, the last of the horde. Alright, that looks better. There we go. Okay, let's go get him.
Shut tight.
Give me your attention a sec. Give me your attention a sec.
Okay, so at this point, you want to be weighing up, I guess, you know, you're looking at getting to another base, you want 4 people. I could take her right now for free. So she doesn't look too bad. I don't know until we get to know her more whether she has any negative traits, which she quite possibly could have. Quite possibly may have. Do I or don't I? It's one of those. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? I guess we could take her. Why do you think joining us? She's not happy with them, so leave them to their own devices.
Those folks are family. But I gotta think about what's best for me.
Go on ahead and meet my crew. Don't worry, I'll vouch for you.
Righto.
You haven't forgotten what we talked about, right?
So expect that. I kicked first, but the zombie still tapped me, and that almost always happens now. I mean, you sometimes get a kick in if you go from the side, but it seems their arms are longer than your legs or anything you're holding in your
Alright.
hands.
I think we're alone.
Pretty much the only way is to shoot them. So if you know, you pretty much have to have just. I don't think I have a silencer, do I? No, I've got a break. It's too loud. If I use that, it's going to call every zombie around. So, yeah, expect that you might get
Damn,
tapped.
keep it coming.
Yep, that's what I want. Let's get some more materials. And any mods we can find in here while we're here.
It could be worse.
Okay, get back to the car. There's another car there. What's that? A Norma. Okay.
Fuck, man. Screamer. I'm gonna tire out lugging this shit around.
Okay. So if you look at the mini-map, you'll notice that I have a horde right on my car. So, yeah, we want to be pretty careful. Look at them going around and around. My car is just here. Nope, there's more than one horde. There's this as well. Perfect. Stuck in the rock. Zombie stuck in the rock. A rock zombie. Okay. Don't want to be overweight. That's just generally a bad idea. Let's put that in the car. And there we go. Back to normal. Fine. Okay. We've got to get back now. Let's just enjoy a drive.
Shit. Lot of plague zombies around here. As long as that plague heart's around, this place ain't ever gonna feel safe. Looks like I'm dry on ammo.
So therein is the problem. If you're not listening, you can very easily get overwhelmed. They were coming up this way to join us. So you've got to be aware. Still got a fair few there. I could pick them off.
Hey, if any of you folks listening out there are from Sioux City, your buddy Dave says for me to say hi. He worked at the car wash on Fairmount, the one with the crazy TV ads. Anyway, he says hi.
Fuck! Screamer!
So the zombies are actively coming for us, trying to wake this. They try to wake the
That
plague
deadhead's
heart.
got the plague. Better stay back.
The game will try and wake the plague heart to engage you. That's what it does. So I can collect arrows anytime, come back. I don't have to go over there, risk myself attracting more zombies to get an arrow. So don't be too precious unless you're in a zone where you can't make them very easily. In these zones I'm worried about it too much. Okay.
Well, that fucking sucks. Maybe I was too harsh. This project will be a lot harder short-handed. Bye. Not a lot worth taking here.
Okay, well there we go. I take him on a merry chase and hide. Did not alert anymore though. That's the main thing. Because when you're near a plague heart and you don't want to wake it up yet, you have to be careful not to go alerting other zombies in the area. Alright, well we're done with that. And I've just got to make sure that when I come out of here I don't have any mishaps. Like running over a bloater or something like that. So it helps if you do clear the area a bit. Look at them all. Yeah, there's just they're just everywhere. Alright, so I can drive out of here pretty safely now. There will be a horde coming down this road again pretty soon. So this one's going gonna come for the car, for sure. Yep, mark my words. There we go. See it?
I thought we were closer than this. My mistake.
Oh, you'll get over it. Okay.
Those could have been allies, amigo. Too bad we blew it.
There's lots of allies. You can't get every quest. If you try to, you're just like you're going crazy all over the map, smashing your car up. So, okay, you know. I don't like to play like that. I do the quests that I can get to, and that I feel, you know, unless they're really important allies, I don't worry too much. You get lots more opportunities, so. Plus you can call them up. Yeah. Find other survivors. Ring them up on the radio. Okay, so if the quest time's out and I'm busy doing something else, it's, well, pretty much too bad. Usually you do get one more chance though, so yeah, that's stress too much. Alright, we're good. Gotta get back to the house. Oh, no, there's somebody who's taken an interest. And I think they're alone, so I will in fact just... Alright, that one's done. Let's go. Head out a different way. Oh, I missed. Wow. Caught on the road. Okay, going a long way.
If anyone out there can hear this, I wouldn't mind an assist.
Damn, that plague heart smell is fucking rancid.
Hey, over here.
clear for now. But it won't be long until the muertos wander back in.
Word.
You're the boss.
Mira esto. Not much left of that.
Back in just one moment.
Get rid of that one!
Hi, Zed King. No, I'm not new to the game. Yes, so I'm not as attentive as usual. I've got 4 kittens running around. I'm trying to manage as well as do this. So, um, yeah. So no, I'm here. I'm here. But yeah, I'm getting a little distracted. What's this you're singing? Oh, my mic. Yes, the kitten was chewing on my lead, but I sometimes have a little bit of I don't know. It makes a weird noise, like it sort of stutters a bit, and I've tried to fix it, and I just think I have to get new equipment. Flat out, I don't think I've got. I can't seem to find the problem. Everything looks okay. It's just all the readings look okay. It just doesn't seem to work. Okay, so we'll have to go back here. There's a lot, right? New to the game? No. Been playing a long time now. Gosh, I played State of Decay 1 originally, and then I eventually got onto State of Decay 2, I guess, and it was in the early stages when it was having some weird glitches and stuff, and I didn't continue at that stage. I probably started playing Fallout, and anyway, so how long till she notices me here? Yeah, a little while. I am distracted. I do apologise. I am being a bit distracted tonight. They're already hostile. If you ignore them. Oh, the enclaves. Oh, not always. Not always. They say, oh, we're going to leave town. Okay. Sometimes they do. The lonely stoner. Okay, at night, blah, blah, blah. Kitties. Yes. Okay, now we're up to speed. All right. I don't know that song. Yes, Zed King. I have noticed you. Okay, kitties. Yes, that's right. I have an adult in here. I had to put the other adult outside. I'm looking after a stray cat laid eggs. a stray cat had kittens underneath my house as a screamer. I don't even have the sound on right now. Why did my window scratch?
You think we can
crash
pick up the
and there's no
pace?
screamer? Okay, I don't know. Where am I? I'm going that way? No, I don't. Hang on, let me just tell you the story. Gotta figure out what I'm doing. I've got to put my earpiece back in now. The kittens, she was grabbing it again. So it's going to make a noise because I'm just moving it around. So a mother cat, a stray cat, decided to bring her kittens so that they were living underneath my house. And I have been caring for them. Absolutely. Hear anything outside my room? Yeah. I keep one of the earpieces slightly loose, and I don't have the game up too loud. So yeah, if I can't click, I have this rule anyway with recording music or anything. If I can't click and hear myself clicking with the headset on and with whatever it is going, then it's too loud for me. It damages your ears. You've got to be pretty careful, yeah? So yeah, I can definitely hear. Thanks. Yeah, it's important to do that because the amount of people who don't. With stray cats, yes. Well, one of them, some people abandoned a stack of cats in this neighbourhood, and one lady and myself, another lady who actually does pet rescue herself and me, we've been looking after these animals. So her place is full of cats. Every room has cats. She has them separated in different rooms, and she puts them up on sites for adoption. You know, there's special sites and things. So, oh, she'll grab my car. Oh wow, hello. The whole horde there. Oh, I'm not sure how we're gonna manage this one. We've got to try to hide somewhere, I guess. Just sneak around.
Those guys look hungry.
Oh, I'm not engaging them, so you're the goof. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I have been looking after them for a few weeks, and they are now almost fully weaned. They are only feeding of the mother once every 2 days, or sometimes once a day. But once every 2 days. So where am I going? Oh, I've got to go up some path. How do I get up there? Oh dear. Okay. Is that a road? That's the road, I think. Oh, I have to drive around the side here. Okay, well. And you feed them. They come to the door. Stray cats will come to the door and we feed them. Yeah, because otherwise they're starving and they kill the native wildlife. And you know, it keeps coming every week. And you know, I had one that I was looking after, and I ended up taking him on because he came here three times with bad injuries, and he was just so adorable that, you know, just a beautiful personality, and I just decided to take him on. So I got him microchipped, and he's had his vaccinations, and he's just got to get fixed. And that was only a few months ago, because my cat was really old and he died. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they do, you know, and they can have kittens in quite close succession. It looks like I'm going to burn out some Z's, or we might have a problem. Is that a jug? Or how about I just take off up the hill? That sounds like a good idea. Let's disappear. So... Okay, here we go.
Okay. This has gotta be the right place.
You see the Zed?
Okay, I'm disengaging, so... Yeah, we're in plague territory, so plague heart. I don't want to wake up that plague heart. Hang on, let me catch up. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Afraid that the kittens would go under the car. Oh, they do, they sit on the tyre. So be really careful, because they do sit on the tyre, right? And then if they don't wake up in time, or move in time, they yeah, because they can go into like a catatonic sleep sometimes. That's right, they don't understand. They get scared and they don't move sometimes. Some of them bolt, other ones don't move, and they just, you know, cower in fear, and they can get killed, yes. So yeah, you have to, we decide to move the cats. That's a good idea. Came back with the kittens. Yeah, it never came for a few days because she had her kittens, yeah, and then she brought them. Okay, so she obviously trusted you. You put them in a box. Yeah, I've got them, I've got the kittens here indoors only, and I've been trying to find homes for them. So, a neighbourhood guard to relocate the cats at the market. A lot of food there. Oh, to like let them loose because they're wild. Yeah, well, I've trained them all with the cat litter, so they all are really good at. They only have occasional, very occasional accidents, and are you? Well, I'm not exactly Australian. I'm a mixed breed, so. Although I've you know, like lived here for a very long time, but yeah, I'm a mixed breed. But yeah, they the mother cat because she was mostly an outdoor cat. I don't think she was ever trained fully as an indoor cat. I trained her. She was coming here when she was pregnant, like for a long time while I still had my cat, and she was going back to some place, but now that they've obviously left and just left the cats behind. So that's why she ended up coming to me, I think. Anyway, I'm glad she did, because kittens are in, you know, they're really healthy, they're in good condition, and I had some potential homes that they fell through, and then I've got a potential home for one of them now, which is looking like it's looking like it's going to happen, which is the main thing, right? We want them to be okay. They're beautiful creatures, animals, if you do take the time to train them. So yeah, mine are they're fully indoor trained now, and they're just learning what they can and can't jump on, and what is okay and not okay. Like, they don't understand if I'm trying to work, whether I'm doing my artwork or whatever. I actually have to isolate myself in a separate room. But for this, I'm actually in the lounge, so they think that I'm playing, like that. That every time the lead wiggles, they want to jump on it, so they jump on me. It's one in particular, and she plays with her claws out, right? So yeah, I have quite a lot of little scratches. Yes, well, I do this. This is in the lounge because my studio's like chock-a-block. There's no room in there. So yeah, so I do this where I have all my stuff, my equipment, my stereo, and all the things. Now, where are we going? Other one. Oh, look at that one! It just climbed in the window. Okay. Rucksack of fuel. We have to come all the way up here for it. Apparently. What if there's one in the shed? Look, I'm going to take a chance here. We might even have one in this shed. Who knows? Can I get away with it? Or did I have one in the car? There's something in the shed. No, I don't. Oh well, house it is. We're already here, we might as well do it, huh? Well, listen to them all. Where are they? Are we about to get... I think we've got a horde coming. Or is it in here? In front? Have a look. Right. Oh, what's that? A scratch? Oh. Right below the eye? Oh, yes. Where a woman has a cat on his shoulder while playing games. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Look, you could go blind, you know what I mean? That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Yeah, you could literally just end up blind. So, I don't like it. They run along behind me on the top of the lounge. And when they're playing, they run around like crazy, as you would know because you've had kittens, and chasing each other. And the thing is, like, that's all fine, well and good, but they kind of sometimes jump on you on the way with their claws out. So, or they think that you might like it if they play with you and they smack you on with their paw. So you've got to be onto it all the time. So I kind of I discourage. I literally just pick them up and move them to another location, put them on the floor, grab a lounge cushion and put it over their head, and they love it because they do that anyway. They hide under the cushions. No, they're not. But you know what? Unlike pit bulls, yeah, or snakes, right? But they can be dangerous if they're not properly managed, So, especially around little children. So yeah, I've been actually making sure that when I pat them, I touch their paws and their tail and everything on their tummy. So they just become accustomed to being touched. different parts of their
One for
body,
me.
their ears, whatever, and so they don't, you know. Where on earth would it be? Let me have a look around here. It doesn't seem like. It doesn't really look like there's any in here. Oh, hello. What about? Well, I'm gonna look in here anyway. Their chest. Oh, so yeah, they let me rub their
I
tummy.
guess it's
They love
salt
it.
then.
Yeah, they like a little tummy rub actually, but you've got to like up closer to where their chest is, up closer to their chin. So if you run your hand up towards their chin, yeah, they're good. But once they're in attack mode, you've got to remove your hand. You can't you can't just keep rubbing them when they're in attack mode. Rub their tummy. That's where their vital organs are. Exactly. Yeah. So they do protect themselves. Absolutely. You know, it's an instinct. You watch them play fight and you see, you know, how they learn. And it's pretty interesting. So yeah. But no, they're really good. They let me, you know, they're at the point where they're being picked up. They're eating different sorts of foods. I've introduced them to different types of cat litters, so that, you know, when they move to a home, they are actually going to be comfortable with whatever that person has. It's yeah, just a bit easier. Right, I had that shot. Ah, just missed. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of Z's somewhere. I think they're just below us. Right, let's not get overwhelmed. I want to kill them. Whoops. Oh, look at that. Right there. Hi, Anna Monster. Did you follow? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Always bring a gun. Yeah, look, my preferred loadout is a shotgun, actually, a sidearm shotgun. Just in case there's any hostiles, you know. Particularly, like, there's this little quest that comes up and they say, oh, we'd like to trade with you or something. And then, is that still a horde? Yeah, okay, I need to kill at least one of them. Oh, there we go, got the influence. I don't care about the other one. Done. So, back into the car we go.
As long as that plague heart's around, this place ain't ever gonna feel safe.
Give me a sample. Negative. Okay. As soon as you enter the house, oh yeah, that's it. Ah, I'm full. That. Not. Do I need to fix a car? Not really. Do I need to load that? Not really. Oh, I guess I can grab something. Grab that. Probably get tired again in a moment. Right. Okay, just catch up time. Catch up time. Tip, we're dealing with human enemies. Ha! Yeah, well, different zones, right? So I'm in standard at the moment, and I was going to pop into a few different zones tonight while I'm playing. Sidearm shotgun's very inaccurate, but destroy at point blank range. Sidearm shotguns, we'll just put a put a choke on it. And they're supposed to be inaccurate because, you know, that's a shotgun, it sprays. So, yeah, but no, it takes them down. Like, if you're... The distance that you see on the screen, this distance, that's fine. So if you just do your little duck, do your duck thing, that thing, and then shoot. Boom. And you don't have to be dead on, just like that, and it'll still hit them. But what I like to do is go up to a wall, and I won't do it with that because I'll call zombies, but shoot the wall with the weapon, and then you can see the spray of the weapon. So, do you know what I mean? After a few seconds, after shooting them... Oh, it depends what zone. Like... Okay, in Nightmare and Lethal, they're harder to kill, for sure. They take more shots, many more shots, depending on their abilities and their personal abilities. So if they're like really skilled up, if those people are skilled up, those survivors, they're going to be much harder to kill and they'll be more accurate shooting you. So bloater gas is good, right? Bloater gas, they don't like bloater gas much. It tends to kill them. Yeah, sidearm choice of rarity. Destroy point blank. Yeah, look, the problem with the sidearm shotgun in anything above this level is it does make a lot of noise. So once you shoot it, you've got to be prepared to deal with the zombies because they're going to come. You know, it's gonna bring them the disease. On the ground. Yeah, you can. It feels good, right? You can really give them a good beating. Teach them a lesson. Blunt weapons. Yeah, I like blunt weapons actually because it has the knockdown as well. Anything but lethal, everything else feels slow to me. You can play anything but lethal. Everything else just feels slow. What do you mean in a monster? What level are you playing on mostly? What's your favourite level that you play? What your favourite zone? What zone do you feel most comfortable in? Okay, let's go and move on with this. Where are we going? Oh, that's right. I haven't got the thing yet. Let's go get it. I reckon it's in the house. I don't think it is. I think it's in here. That's got a whole lot of fooey, and there's also a shed. Out you come. Hello. I'm supposed to stand there and squeal. Oh no, this is my series, Play and Explore series. I do a series on Monday. I've got a leader in this one who is a builder, and yeah. So this is Shanice. She doesn't need to go into the. That's me cool. No, we're good. So this is my Play and Explore series. I'm actually just having a look at different zones and just discussing that tonight. Randomized survivors aspect. I love it. Yes. I just missed. Oh, is that what it? Yeah, I was a bit confused about what you wrote there. Okay, so you play the lethal zone. So, do you watch? You must watch Fall Down, Go Boom then, because he does the speed running. And yeah, wow. Also, Brian, you know Brian Menard, right? So Brian is a lethal zone player. So you probably follow Brian as well. I watch Brian's stuff. He's really good. Yeah, there you go. I think I've answered your questions now. Have I missed anything? I think once you get used to lethal zone, yeah, absolutely. Once you get used to something as intense as the lethal zone, everything else is pretty chilled. And that's the whole point though. A lot of people don't like that kind of intensity. If it suits you, if that's what you're seeking, then yeah, you're gonna like feel bored playing other zones, I guess. No, I thought they were set actually. The perks on the starting duos, I thought they were set. Yeah. Know some things you might. Oh, I can't go through everything. You watch Get Good Fox. Yay! I like Get Good Fox. Yeah, he's been playing that what is it? Something Deep Galactic or whatever it is. And the military person. And medic is different depending on which duo. Yeah, well, I didn't do like for this. I have not done the tutorial version. This I've just chose my own survivors for this one. Yeah, so I'll show you why. Because they are blood plague survivor, ND fatigable. Also has the sports trivia, which has bonuses when you have a fighting gym, or I think it's a fighting gym it has a bonus for. And no, she's a survivor I just rescued. And I've got an immortal character. So there were the three that I started with. Yeah, I get to choose my own with their traits and everything.
I always
So
get stuck with the creepy places.
can we see anything? I think it's just a gas can, unfortunately.
Got no room for that.
Yeah, I got no room. That's true. Hello. Okay. So yeah, I was watching Bob Cadaver. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got some materials. Oh, we can always come back here. Not too worried. We'll find materials everywhere. We're in the standard zone. No worries. So yes, and thank you for the follows too. Much appreciated. I'm actually new. I'm new to streaming. I'm very new to Twitch. So a lot of the things on Twitch I don't understand yet, and that is all the bits and all the things like that that you have on the feeds. I'm still getting my head around all that. I don't really really understand it yet. But anyway, it's an action stealth game. Yeah. What is it? Let me know, because I'm always looking for games to play that I might like. So yeah, cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's some things I still just haven't quite got, don't quite understand. So yeah, but I've been playing probably Dreadzone's probably the place that I like to play the most. I have on different avatars on Xbox. I've got different communities in Nightmare and Lethal, and
Got no room for that.
got Dread, and I wonder if it's in the shed here. Is there anything in here? It says so. Am I blind? I can't see anything in this shed. Oh, just that. Okay. Well, it's in the house somewhere. Where can it be? Where in this house is there fuel? Hello. Why am I avoiding? Because we're in the plague heart zone. I don't want to wake the plague hearts. Not at this stage. Don't feel like it. So, nope, I usually do them in a run. So, not wake them in the meantime. Right, what's going on in here? Look, this is a bookshelf. Surely it's not in the bookshelf. Oh, that's a good find anyway. Especially if you were in the high lethal zone, you'd be like, "Yay! Look what I found!" River. Have your own tips. Oh, good. Do I need it? Maybe I do. Oh well, I can collect it though. Oh, hang on, I tapped something. What did I tap? Alright, I'm trying to read a. So the game is called something dogs. Watch Dogs. Oh, I've heard of the Watch Dogs. Hang on. Heard of that? Yay! So in a monster, how many days are you in lethal zone? Are you doing like a what is it called, forever community? Are you doing something like that? If you're still here, just wondering. Oh, I've done it again. Keep trying
I don't say this a lot, but
to date of
yeah,
release.
this
Oh,
group's
okay.
pretty cool.
That's what's up. Gracias.
Are you? Okay. Bits out Twitch is. Oh, yay! You're going to teach me something. Okay, let's see. Legion for short. Futuristic London. Oh, that's cool. Direct donation, so it doesn't. That's. Hang on, I'm just catching up. Sign a 70-30 contract. Favour of Twitch. So bits make up for it. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got to get a better microphone. So this microphone does play up a bit sometimes. You have 3 forever lethal. Wow, you've played a lot of lethal communities. A lot of lethal zone. So do you play other games like Tom Clancy games and things like that in a monster? Do you play the military games, I wonder? And a terrorist attack has taken place. Oh, I see. Hacker group have been framed for the... Oh, okay. Sounds pretty interesting. I'll go back through this and I'll have a look. I'll have a look at that game. Check it out. Now, we still haven't found this mystery fuel. It is in fact supposed to be in this house and I can't see it. 4 of 6. We've still got something. Maybe it's out. Is it out there? It's got to be in that box.
One more hit on that one.
No, we're too slow. I get to keep the fuel. Ha ha. Okay.
Whatever.
Whatever. But there's no fuel here. Okay, that was a joke. This is a joke. This quest is like they're playing a trick on me. Where's the fuel? They say come here to find fuel. There's no fuel. So there's no way we could possibly pass this quest. I give up. Okay, never mind.
Damn, that plague heart smell is fucking rancid.
Okay, that was a bit glitched out or something. I'm not sure what the deal is. Hello.
Fucking beat. Gotta recharge.
Yeah. You do. And I tried to make you have a coffee. You wouldn't have it. Bye bye. We're out of here. Okay, so I think that took me back actually. No? No, I'm going in the right direction. Good. Let's keep going. Okay. So. So that was a kind of pointless quest there where I looked around and couldn't find any fuel in... Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, as I said earlier in this, there's always a feral hanging around here. So there you go. And you've been able to see, I think my traps have gone down. So you'll be able to see the amount of hordes that you get in standard zone as well. So for new players, you can get an idea of what you can now expect in the standard zone with update 33. And yeah, how that plays out. Okay, I'm going to catch up in just a moment on the chat. Almost back. Taking this fellow back to base. All right. So we must be day 4 now, I guess. Right. Yay! Home sweet home. Nothing chasing me. Thought about it. All right, all sorted. Just peg those in, and we're done.
Are you all keeping up?
I just thought of something. I'm just gonna say it. This place is kind of a dump. We should find new digs.
Okay. And the on-site meds, which are these. Okay. Jolly good. Now, let's see what Shanice has to offer and check her out.
Shit, you ain't dead yet? Nice.
A Halo champion? Wow, look at that. We got a Halo champion. She was the mechanic. Looks like a... That was weird. No, this is Shanice right here, not that one. He's not Shanice. I thought it was Shanice for a moment. Oh dear. Okay. So, no, the gun is not... Oh, it's a nice gun though. I like those little elite guns. They're pretty cool. Let's get you a loadout. Like so. And of course a blunt weapon. I like the blunt. They turned NPC to playable characters. Okay, hang on a sec. And it's catching up now. Dead Seekers become resistance group. The game has unique mechanic. You're leading the resistance group. You are the resistance. Oh, okay. Is anyone you see in London, can you? Okay. Okay. The new infestation mechanic. Now, I know that Fox just won't play because he doesn't like it. So, you know, he was in the beta and you would have watched that, of course, Monster. So, I think, you know, I like some aspects of it, other aspects not so much. I don't like how easy, like in Nightmare Zone the other day, I swear I killed only one zombie. That's it, one. And the plague heart woke up. So I don't know what happened, but everything was killed in sneak. Absolutely everything. Nothing was out of sneak. And then one zombie, I fought, and that woke it up. That's why I'm being super duper careful. So I don't know what happened, and maybe that was just a freak thing that happened to me. But I'm finding I love the things that I like and the things I don't like. Here we go. Okay, so what I like is when you look at the map, I like the fact that the plague hearts aren't active. Okay, that for a start, I like that. That's cool. Good. They're sleeping. They're dormant. I like the fact that you can take out some of them, at least some of them, in the easier levels for people who don't like such intense gaming. And not everyone has, the ability or the capability to play at those levels. I mean, it takes a lot of practice and at gaming, right? So, also on different devices, like I'm on the Xbox and I find I get a lot of delay. And also I get freezing. So when something comes in over the radio, the whole screen freezes. And if you're in Lethal Zone or something, you've got to play differently. Nightmare, and even in Dread Zone, which I play on every Monday, I play on the Dread Zone on Twitch. So I had to adjust my play style to just make sure that I was going to survive that, because I had a boot crash the other day and I was stuck there and a screamer started screaming behind me, so I just exited the game. But talking about the plague heart mechanics, now, yeah, interesting, because the thing is, it all seems fine, right? Until you wake one up. And once you wake one up, if you wake, say, this one here, it doesn't take much to wake that one there, right? It's super fast to wake it, because it starts sending out all these hordes, tries to take over your bases, which means you spend stacks of resources keeping up. In standard and green, this is not an issue, by the way. I don't think so. If you know what you're doing, you get the hang of looking after your base and making sure you have lots of resources, you'll be fine. However, from Dread Zone upwards, it becomes a real pain, because you've got to keep your traps up to kill the hordes. Otherwise,
We need a zombie exterminator. You interested?
Yeah, I'm a zombie exterminator. So you'd end up chasing hordes all over the map, trying to get rid of them before they end up at your base. And I was away from my base. I was like down here somewhere, and a plague heart got woken up by the AI, and it was because of their quest. And it sent a horde like running to my base. I could not get back in time. I was miles away. I think I was over this side of the map. I was probably over here somewhere. There's no way, I could get back in time, but it was going to reach my base first. And I was only 3 days in Nightmare Zone, and it must have brought in other hordes as well. And anyway, it killed my people at the other end. And then I ended up in a situation where the game just put me in an impossible position with the amount of bloaters and whatever that the enemy, ferals and everything I was surrounded with, that it just, it was just wiping me. So basically it wiped us all at the same time. The game just went, that's it, we're going to kill you now. And I had no choice in the matter. There was no way for me to get back across. Because my car, I needed a repair kit, and I just, so in that, I don't like that. I think that kind of makes it, for a lot of people are not going to like it because of that. They're going to be thinking, they're going to find it too challenging, because the majority of people, and this is the research, actual research that's been done, right? The majority of people play games, especially in the over 30 age group, play games for relaxation purposes. So they do it to chill out. They don't want to be stressed, and this kind of mechanic does tend to give you additional pressure in the game, which is what Get Good Fox was saying in a monster. So I agree with the Fox in that sense, that it does kind of, if you can't turn that mechanic on and off, it does exclude some people from playing the game, because they just find it it's fine until the plague heart wakes up, and once the plague heart wakes up, they're no longer going to find it as enjoyable, and they're going to be stressed and stop playing. So I think that is where it can become a bit of an issue. The hearts wake up automatically and send sieges. Yeah, that's what I think that's what happened to me. Like I said, I killed one zombie, and the heart woke up, and it was just nuts. Anyway. Okay, I'll see you, Zeking, and thank you so much, and I will check out that game. And thanks for the follows too. Yeah, I'm on Mondays actually, 8:30 Eastern PM Eastern Standard, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Can be just chaos. Yes, it can. It does have peaceful moments, and the peaceful moments are wonderful, aren't they? And some of the scenery is beautiful, and the team has done a super job of making this game look great. And most of it plays fantastically, but every time there's an update, there's always other things that get mucked up and have to be fixed. And I think that's with every game, though, So we're still kind of, I think, fixing some stuff. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Zeking. Yeah. Albion has taken over London. That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to check out this game, yeah? But the thing I love, I'll tell you what I love now, okay? Here's the thing that I really like about the mechanic is that you can go and turn on, if we look here, I think I've got them somewhere. No, I have none of them on at the moment. Well, hey, we're in standard zone. 56 parts. So if I just kill something, I brought these back so I could salvage. They're cheaper than the amount of parts, So I'm actually saving money on that. I don't need two. There we go. So I like this mechanic, right? So I really need to do this because there's so many hordes and so many issues there. So I'll keep that one up. Even in the standard zone, there's a lot of hordes, I think, for this level. Because this is the first level you get, right? Here's the thing I think. This level is the first level you come in at. And really, it now is kind of more like what I recall Dread being, other than the zombie enemy being different. I've got kittens bolting around. But, yeah, I mean, it's a little more challenging. I don't know. You'd have to look at the statistics and the demographic of who's actually playing this game. And I'm sure that they have that, and they would have looked at the team, Undead Labs would have had a look at that and gone, okay, well, we need to cater for this particular, percentage of players. And I think that's probably what's going on. So, yeah. So I think the deal is, you've got to look at, with the game, who are the players of that game, and so yeah, you see, I've started this one. On this avatar, I've started the New Society. Interesting name. Beacon of Hope is the one I've been playing. Says I'm doing State of Grace at the moment. It's called. And the Pile of Bodies is a long-term community I've got that I can help other players, other people, my friends and everything with. So jump into there because I've got lots of resources, so I can just jump into their game and help them. So yeah, I use the standard or green zone for that because you just get so many resources so fast. This one I'm training up characters, in fact, and that is a bunch of special characters. And these ones, these are all, let's have a look at who they are, actually. Yeah, it can turn into chaos really quickly, and I think that's what makes the game so engaging, actually. But I love the traps. The traps are something that I have enjoyed so much because it was in the first game, right? So because it was in the first game and I played the first game, I kind of missed that when I came into this game, and I really love that they brought that back. I think that's excellent. Yeah. The other thing I would think would be really super cool to bring back is the way you can fix the car from the parking space. Now, I thought that was really cool, right? You just go up and you just choose, as long as you've got the resources, you can just go up and fix the car. It's brilliant. From State of Decay 1. How many days do you have? How? Oh, really? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be sick. I wouldn't be sick. I'd be proud of you.
We could use another pair
Well
of hands over
done.
here. I
Hey,
have
good
a
job.
weird request for you. It's involving zombies and sharpshooting.
Oh, don't know.
Okay, so who have we got here? Okay, a character who just keeps going, and gives us a lot of other bonuses, and also is a computer person. So yeah, minus 40% fatigue severity. So these ones I'm building for lethal. I'm building for nightmare and lethal zones. This one. Some of them I've actually. Yeah, this is one I chose. Plus 20 stamina and plus 20 health. Oh, what's a bonus? Yeah, that's the hero bonus. Part salvaged. And influence gained is so what? But I suppose it's it's a bit of money. Who's this one? Oh no, he's one of the survivors I saved. A sheriff leader here, blood plague survivor. Okay, so this one is blood plague. 80 days, Ripper. That's great. So you're heading for the you're going for the 100 days. Get an award for that, right? An achievement. Sweet spot, being able to turn things on and off. I think if you could, it would make the game a lot more friendly for people, like, in the sense of not everybody's going to dig this. Yeah, this one I've only got I've got this trifecta. The trifecta is what I call it. So yeah. Oh, you're kind of going for it, or no? Oh, you mean it's bad? You mean like the spawn, the zombies, the amount of Z's you've got there are just like full on. Have you? So what did you do? Did you actually hold off on doing the main leader quest to stay there for 80 days, or did you just choose to go back into the same area, just refresh the map?
Shit. That's a...
Hey guys, I found a few things while I was out.
Sing, 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 sing. So, I'm in Drucker again. Gee, I like Drucker County. So, the Hucksters. The Hucksters, what a funny name. That's funny. Okay, well I can just leave them. They'll something will come up and they'll end up, I don't know. They're probably, somebody will say, oh, they killed one of our people. We need to go and kill them. They're not bothering me at the moment, but I'll get them sooner or later. Yeah, there we go. Sidearm shotgun. Okay. And with an advanced choke, full power. Let's check this out. Okay, right. Where have we got something to shoot at? That's pretty good. All right. So let's look at close range. Close range here. That's what you get at close range. Let's go back. From here. There. Okay, check out the difference. Close range. Further away. So from looking at that, as you get further away, you need to lower the weapon in order to get the shot, right? Because see how it's going upwards like that? So you need to lower your weapon and it will hit them. Yeah, it will hit them kind of. If you go for the chest area, it'll hit them in the head. Because that would be like the chest, kind of round there. And those would be the head.
Loader here.
As I went closer, further away. So yeah, your closer is pretty intense in like a round shape. So it does change. So it's worth checking that out with your guns, I reckon. Someone once taught me that, someone who plays military games, and it was a very good thing to learn. Haven device. Yeah, right. So it's cleared out. So it's busy. Like as soon as I spawn, it's a ferals. 10 to 15 plague jugs. What? On your map, you mean? Or around your place? Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it? That's why I like traps. If you have a trap close to your base, that just kills them all. I just go in there with like one of those we got the car. I don't know, the one with the siren, right? Like an ambulance or a police car or something. Turn the siren on and just drive around, and it has a pretty good range. So, or go use the shotgun. If you watch the mini map, that's the range on the shotgun. So I'll go up to the edge of where my traps are and shoot. And they all come running and you just get them to follow you and kill them. But yes, it's pretty hard, you know, because putting traps up in that zone is very expensive on resources. So it depends how well you've done on resources, I guess, and where you're at with your resources. Absolutely. Yeah, I got the Haven device, but I've never actually used it. I might have to think about using it sometime.
You know what I say? Every bullet saved today can cap a fucking Z tomorrow.
You got a major nerf. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't kill them as quickly or something?
Yep, it's a freak.
Yeah, so the Haven device was, well, I remember it used to just, like, you know, they used to go green, the eyes used to go green or something.
Anyone need anything while I'm out risking my life?
Yeah, I think this one has the siren. So, do I have traps up there? I'm not sure. Have a look. I do. Squirrel station. I do. Alright, let's get in this.
Goddamn Zeds! If you're listening, we need help right now.
No, that's got a horn. So the horn, hang on. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? The horn has got a pretty good range too. So I don't have a siren on this, but I do have the horn. Yeah, scream, screamer, come on. Just keep tooting. Come on. Follow me, follow the leader. Ah, we've got one. Oh, well, I may as well just splat that one. Okay, well, it's not going to work. It's too far away.
Shut up already!
I tried a block rocket firework, actually, and it wasn't as good as I thought. It was like, okay, you've got to put it right on the edge, because I put it in the middle, and it only just went outside the zone. When I place it in the center of the of your outpost. But if you put it to the side of the outpost, then you get a much bigger range on it. So yeah, what was I doing in here? I was just fussing around anyway, so. There we go. I don't know if you can get on. Yes, you can. Yay! That's right, you can get on the roof here. Wicked. Okay, so let me just check. Cooldown after killing a freak Zed, and it's... Oh, is there? They've changed that. Okay. I haven't used it, so... Difficulty green is 15, lethal is 45 cooldown. Wow. And you know, because you get so many, right? So you get so many freak Zeds. Oh, you're on the Xbox. Well, you can If I go out to the menu, let me go. Exit the game. Then you can friend me on Xbox. Hey, I'll show you my gamer tag up the top left corner. Can you see it? Gamer 50 plus, capital G, capital P. So that's me. And yeah, this is actually not my main account, but I actually made this. I made this account. This was an idea I had because I was doing digital media at university, and I studied gaming, and I did this as an assignment. This was an assignment. Creating this profile of Gamer 50 Plus was actually an assignment. So I have quite a few different avatars. I think I have 5. And I'd practice. I try different stuff, you know, try different approaches, things people suggest. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. There you are. So yeah. But at the moment, no, I'm doing fine in a monster, but I will be sometime soon needing help with Daybreak because I want to progress with Daybreak. I will actually not be continuing tonight for much longer. I'm coming out of this now because I've got a funeral to attend in the morning, so I do have to go because yeah, it's my best friend's parents' funeral. So thank you very much. I have you there, and is it okay if I ask you if you're available, if I see you on and I want to have a go at the Daybreak thing, because I've only tried it on my own. I jumped in with some people once and they weren't very nice and they didn't have headsets and oh dear, it wasn't very good. So so yeah, it'd be good if I had somebody on my side to help out with the whole Daybreak thing. That'd be great because I'd like to actually get the achievements, you know, and build up a few more guns and stuff on there. And it's a real drag if you're doing it yourself. It kind of man, it is a grind. Oh, you're fully kitted, are you? Brilliant. Well, I don't want to bore you. That's okay. If it might be boring for you. If you've got that far, you're probably like, oh no, not that again. You would have been grinding your behind off to get that far, right? Thanks for the follows too, guys. So, a chat. Much appreciated. Okay. So thank you so much for tonight. And look, everyone, if you're on the Xbox, you can see my little game tag up there on the top left of the screen. And I will be looking for some people to help me with Daybreak. So friend me. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get cracking because I do have a funeral to attend tomorrow. Very sad, but yes, that's what I've got to do. Get up early, organise all these kittens at this end, and then get cracking, get to the funeral. It's going to be a big day. So I'm on a Monday, Mondays and Wednesdays, same time. So 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you join me next time for Dread Zone on Monday. I'll be progressing with that, and so I might do some random plays in between. I'll do some like behind the scenes stuff or whatever. Yes, so lovely to have you here, and I hope to see you all again soon at one of my Twitch playthroughs, plays. On Wednesdays I play different games, all sorts of different games, and I'm actually learning Stranded Deep at the moment, and I'm about to learn No Man's Sky. So I'm learning a few different games. If you've got something you suggest, please let me know. Let me know any suggestions. Yeah, just shoot me through a whisper, and with any suggestions you have. I like post-apocalyptic games. I am only on an Xbox One at the moment, so some of the games I won't be able to, like any PC games I can't do. Valheim I have downloaded and I've had a brief start in it, but I don't really know Valheim very well yet. So, but yeah, but I am always looking for something to have a go at. So yeah, any suggestions for me, let me know. Remember that I am over 50 years old, so yeah, take it easy, nothing too intense. Well, I go intense, but you know what I mean, like not too hardcore. I've got to be able to kind of learn and present the game in a relatively short space of time. I don't think of myself as any kind of gaming superstar. I'm just a regular person who likes to play games. Anyway, lovely to have you, and I'll catch you again. Okay, bye for now.